welcome back to Chef Monica's Kitchen. So today we're doing something special. I have to tell you a funny story. About 3 nights ago, I had a dream that I was making this dish. And the following morning I woke up and my dear friend from Paris sent me a photo that he had literally just made that dish. I thought, brain exploded, the whole thing through my ears. Okay, so I decided I'm gonna have to show it to you. This is a salmon en papillote, which simply means in parchment paper in some sort of a encasing. So I have some wild Alaskan sockeye salmon here. Full disclosure, being that we live in Illinois, we don't have fresh fish around here unless you're getting catfish from the river or from the canal. So I always buy frozen fish. Thaw it at your own leisure when you're ready to use it. Don't buy the fish in the store that they say is fresh. It's not. It's previously frozen and who knows how long it's been sitting there. So do yourself a favor, buy it frozen, thaw it when you're ready for it. So I'm going to season up the salmon. This does have skin on. I love the skin. Not everybody does. You can cut it off the skin if you want to. Doesn't matter. It does have good fats in there, so all those good omega-3 and omega-3 fatty acids. I might have those wrong. One of those omegas. Alphas, omegas, betas, whatever. So we'll season these up with a little pinch of salt and pepper. And then I'm going to do a tiny bit of crushed red pepper flake just because I want a little bit of heat in there. You could also use the harissa paste, which you've seen me use on numerous occasions, but that's really up to you. And then, kind of the fancy schmancy thing I'm going to do here is sumac. Sumac is a very common spice used in Middle Eastern cuisine. It has a sort of lemony, sort of citrusy flavor to it, which is perfect with fish or any kind of seafood. If you don't have sumac, and you feel like playing around, you can order it through Zamori Spices or most grocery stores sell it anymore, or just utilize whatever you like. It's called SUMAC. It's kind of a dark red, and it even smells kind of citrusy. So we're gonna use that on here quite liberally. I love the flavor of it. Again, if you don't have that, you could always use some paprika, or you could use Old Bay seasoning, whatever you feel like using. So we have that already. I'm just gonna set this aside for a moment. Now, the insides, whatever else you put in your little packets, is really up to you. You can play with whatever vegetables you like and whatever other herbs and seasonings you like. I'm gonna use today some fresh arugula, some zucchini, some orange pepper, could be red pepper, green onions, and some parsley.
The store didn't have any red peppers. I was forced to buy orange.
Whatever color floats your boat. So, first things first, for each parchment, I'm gonna start off with one at a time here. Hold that thought. He's not cooperating. We're gonna make him cooperate. There. Okay. So we're gonna start off with half of our arugula, half of our zucchini. This is, not brain science. However, it works for you. Our peppers, our onions, do half of those, and then our parsley, half of that. Okay. I want to show you how I wrap these up, so I'm trying to speed things up here. We're going to grab each fillet. That was not the best way to do that, but put it on top. And I do want to season this with the tiniest bit of sesame oil, or you could use olive oil, whatever you have on hand, and a little bit of lemon juice for liquid.
Sorry.
Okay?
Knocked the camera.
That's okay. We're going to do the packaging. So we're going to fold this in half. I'm going to sort of shimmy this all down to the bottom of the packet. Thank you. And I'm going to kind of create a crease here at the bottom. And you're going to start off by folding up a little bit. And you want to do sharp, sharp creases on each level here to make sure that it stays closed. Otherwise it'll leak out and then you won't get all that steam in there building up, which is going to help keep the salmon nice and moist. That's the benefit to doing the fish in parchment or aluminum, is that it helps to keep the salmon absolutely delicious and moist, and you really cannot overcook it. It's like the best, most foolproof method of cooking seafood, or fish I should say. All the way down, and you can see I just sort of did all that, and then I'm going to tuck this under, just like that. This will go onto our baking sheet, and then we'll bake this for about 20 minutes at 375 degrees, and by that point the fish should be completely cooked through. And all that steam will cook all the veggies and make this all nice and juicy in the middle. I don't know what that is, but That's what it does.
That's the steam.
That's steam. That's code for steam. So we'll check back with you as soon as these are done, and I'll show you what it looks like coming out of the packaging. Oh boy, the salmon en papillote, it's just fun to say, en papillote, is done. Baked to perfection. I'm gonna reveal what's inside of this deliciousness. Hold that thought. Okay, I'm gonna cut into this. And it's gonna be steamy, so be careful not to burn yourself. I'm gonna sort of cut across here. And then I'll peel back the layers. Does that not look amazing? It looks amazing. That is proof positive that it's amazing. Okay, I want to transfer it to my plate here. See if I can get it out without making too much of a mess here. But you can see this is like elegant, fancy, but not super difficult to make. It's not fussy. It's just a really classic way to cook salmon or any other fish for that matter. I tend to prefer more oily fishes. Fishes? What's the plural of fish?
Fish eye?
Fish eye. But look at that.
No,
that's
fishes.
gorgeous. I mean, come on.
A school of fish. That's lovely.
Gorgeous, delicious, cooked to perfection. Go home and make it. I promise you'll love it. And I'm going to eat it now.